Good morning, good morning, y'all. Hey, it's your girl Tennille back with you one more time. Listen, I'm happy to be in this service now. One more time, y'all. Happy to be back with y'all. I am excited to be the vessel that God uses to speak to you every Monday through Friday at 7:45 a.m. Central Standard Time, just to keep you up boosted and keep you lifted and keep you excited about life. I'm just excited today. So listen, this is what's going on here right now. For those of you that's watching right now on F2G Radio or F2G.radio on YouTube and F2G.network on I'm sorry, I mixed this up. I do it every time. F2G, look, this is a shout out to Brie Alexandria. This is what I meant. Okay, so F2G dot radio on Facebook and F2G.network on YouTube. You'll see that right there on my screen, there's a F2G Radio Network logo. Well, guess what that means? We are live, live, live on the air because my engineer is in the house. Good day, Kelly. I need you over on TikTok and on not TikTok right now, but Clubhouse and TikTok as well soon. So we actually have our page up on TikTok. So I want you all to make sure you're following us there. F2G Network is active on TikTok and active on Clubhouse. We're doing YouTube, we're doing Facebook, and soon enough we're gonna try to make this adjustment to Instagram in some type of way, y'all. We coming, we coming, we coming. But we want to be on every platform that when you open it up, you see F2G. Faithful to God, we are excited about it. So let's get into this whole thing today. I'm excited. So we're gonna start it off with prayer real quick. No, not real quick, but y'all know what I mean. We're gonna give God his glory, huh? We're gonna give God honor. We're gonna give God all his goodness. All right? He gives us mercy and grace every morning, renewed. Here we go. So, Father God, in the name of Jesus, thank you. Thank you for being the God that covers us and keeps our mind. Thank you, oh Father God, for blessing us. And thank you for being the God that we can trust. Thank you, oh God, for your son that you gave on Calvary just for us. We thank you, oh God, for the blood that was shed for us. We thank you, oh Father God, for the rising spirit, oh Father God, of who he is. We thank you for Holy Spirit being planted inside of us that we can hear him clearly. We thank you, oh God, that we don't have to go through anybody else to get to you, Father, that we have straight access to you. And all we have to say is daddy or father or dear God. Thank you for being the God that understands our prayers when we're in tough times and understands our prayers when we're in a great place. We thank you, oh Father God, for your blessings because beyond what we can see, you do magnificent work and we appreciate you. God, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this day. We appreciate you. And God, we ask that you continue to bless us. These are your girls coming to you, God. So, Daddy, God, thank you. And even some of your sons is on here too, trying to learn about their future wives. Come on here. That's what we doing today. It's a girls' day. Amen. All right, y'all. I'm gonna wait for I want to give her a little time as I talk for Miss Webb to get on over here and connect with me on this here side of heaven over here. So I am in one of those moods this morning. I'm trying to keep it light, but listen, y'all, today is a wonderful day. We are back at it one more time. I want to thank B Snow for being my engineer this morning and setting everything up for me. So we are here excited and overly joyful about all of the good things that are coming about for us. So go ahead and invite 5+ friends. I know it normally says three. I'm being greedy today. Go ahead and invite 5+ friends on over to talk with us today, to share with us today. And if you feel like you have something important to add to the conversation, that's a positive vibe only. And y'all, I mean, gauge the room. That's what you do. You gauge the room. You come in and you figure out like, you know, what's going on over here today. And then you just come on in the room and see if you fit on in there. I'm excited about that part. So, with that being said, without further ado, I am Tania once again, excited to be here with you, excited to be talking to you, um, excited about life. but I want to just have a fun day. And I asked God, God, can I have a fun day today? Like, can I do some giveaways, or can I do some fun stuff? And God told me, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You can do that today. I just needed something to smile about. And I started my day off doing a TikTok, which is how I messed up saying Clubhouse, because I was in there cracking myself up, being me. Not like seriously, y'all, just literally being me. And ended up laughing because I'm always doing something weird. So if you follow me on TikTok, that's I am Tennille. There's going to be a post that comes up after the show. It's already recorded. I just put my little hashtags on there. We can get right on over there. So I'm excited to be here. We're talking about It's a Girl Day. But just for you all who did not know, and this is a spoiler, but not a spoiler, I'm doing um, a short little skit. Almost, it's not even a skit. I went on here. Let me tell y'all real. Okay, I went on here, y'all, and I was before I started to come on here. I was like, you know what? I got an appointment coming up with my esthetician soon, right? And what had happened was she had gave me some products for my face a little over a week ago, and then she gave me some sample products when I first saw her last month, right? So what had happened was, um, well, let's say the end of November, I think is when I saw her. But I was supposed to go back, and I was like, okay, we're gonna work on this. So we was going back, trying to take Amber out, for her birthday. So we was gonna go get our faces done and get full on, consultations and all that goodness. So I get on there, and I get to looking in my face like, woo, wait, I'm starting to break out. I got pimples here, pimples there. I'm a little dry in some spots. I'm gonna go ahead and get into this and, get a good cleaning going on. And well, I thought about it. Like, I'm really scrubbing my face. Let me go ahead. And I was going to start the video off like, okay, ladies, I'm doing my facial and I'm scrubbing my face. One of those things where you come in and you kind of tell people what products you use. Now, I'm goofy. It don't really work like that with me. So I ended up switching it up and took it to another level of, yeah, I ain't been right. Let's just be honest, because we'll get on here and do the facial stuff and not tell the truth. The truth is, I ain't cleaned my face with my products in over a week. So there's some dry spots and there's some breakouts. And I mean, after she did my face last time, I was looking pretty clear. I've been touching it, and what she told me not to do, I didn't scratch. I'm like, what's the habit? So we're trying to break some of these habits from last year. I've been trying to break habits. And I'm gonna make sure that I finish strong. So last year I learned myself and I adjusted. Well, here I am now getting my face together. And so today I want to talk about different things that y'all do. What kind of stuff do y'all do for y'all faces and stuff? Because I feel like my esthetician gonna be like, hello. What are you doing? Yeah. So come on in the room and let's talk about it. Let's speak on what's happening because I need to know what what we doing. I just want to know. Don't be able to talk about me because I'm talking about a mess. Get on over here on Clubhouse. I am in. I done text you and everything. I'm gonna blast you on the radio. I'm coming for your head. Get over here so we can have a conversation. But yes, y'all, it was interesting. So I told on me, I told on me about skincare and what I pretty much ain't been doing because we know we would get all into it. We gonna make sure we good and we gonna make sure we can and we gonna make sure. Thank you, ma'am. We gonna make sure uh, that we are doing what we need to do for our skin. But give me 1 second here, Kelly. I'm coming. Um, but we'll halfway do it sometimes. You feel me? Halfway do it. And no doggone well, that is not what we're supposed to be doing. You know? So I just want to make sure that we able to, talk this thing through and talk about what we be messing up at and talk about um, how we don't do what we supposed to do when we say, "Yep, I'm gonna put this money into this, and I'm gonna start taking care of myself, and I'm gonna get my face together, and we'll work on this because I noticed that my skin is not the same as it used to be 10 years ago. I want to tighten up around my neck and go ahead and get some things that what y'all know, doggone well, we will do it for a couple of weeks. Maybe I give myself look, I give some people 3 months and then fall off. What you got on that, Kelly?
First of all, how rude. You did not just call me out like that.
Yes, I
Wow.
did.
The other part, yeah, because, I've been saying I need to actually go see an esthetician, which I have one for the past months now. And I ain't done it yet. So, you know, it happens. Schedules be scheduling and stuff.
Not the
I'm gonna go though. So yeah, I can't say that it's gonna be a couple of days or so. It's gonna happen. You know.
not the whole your schedule be scheduling. Look, she's like, if life can be life, and then the schedule can be scheduling. Okay,
It do.
I'm just saying. This Kelly and her breakdowns. Let me tell you, this thing right here tickled me so because when I first went to see this young lady, I didn't think. Well, my son actually told me that she did faces and did the deep cleaning and all that goodness. But I was already looking for somebody, had been looking for somebody for a while, and wanted somebody that I could go see on a regular basis. And I needed somebody that was licensed and ready to go with this. That wasn't so booked up, right? So I'm like, I know schedules. Let me check and see what her schedule is, and then found out she had some openings. And I'm like, yeah, because I ain't trying to wait. That's my thing. Is when I start looking for people, I don't like to wait a month to go see them. I want to be like, okay, Friday I can get in, yay. And that's not saying that I don't want you to have people. I just want you to have an opening for me. That's just pretty much how my life is. Because I'm like, if I gotta wait 2 weeks, I'm been canceled because I know how I work. Well, in the process of all that goodness, I was able to go ahead and get my appointment. I went in, and y'all, it was amazing. Like, this was the first time I had a full on facial done by somebody professionally, ever. Let me be 100, ever. I've had my face done by my makeup artist, but never like deep clean all the way in. It was literally clean my face, get ready for a show. Even that cute little picture that y'all see on my profile, my makeup artist, Sierra Ray, did that. So even that day, she cleaned my face and then she did my makeup for an event at the event and was like, "Yeah, you could," and that was great. But I wanted to get somebody who could find out what's going on with my face and set up some kind of regimen that would fit my skin type and what I needed to go on. I wanted to know what do you see as a professional on my face. And this young lady actually was able to do that. And I said, well, Jesus, thank you. Because I'm just saying thank you. Because at this point, I really did need to have somebody doing something. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them times. So I was able to get in and relax, and you know how, okay, this is the fun part. I'm extra. So okay, this is what happened, right? She told me to take the towel thing, right? She's like, you can go take your shirt off and put your I love this. She didn't say take your bra off. She said pull your straps down. Come on. Some people don't understand that you don't have to get uncovered if this new for you to be able to be in some of these places. That's how stuff gets started. You ain't gotta worry about when they tell you that's because they understand. Listen, I'm an older lady. They like, oh, she was like, wait a minute. We not gonna do that. So able to get on and actually do it that way made me feel comfortable, right? So I was like, okay, great. I'm gonna go in, no pressure. You go ahead and close this up because let's be real, as we be saying, life be life, and then Kelly says schedules be scheduling. Your tatas be tata. If you lose these things,
That part.
That you get what I'm saying? You lose these things. You can't put nothing like this under a towel. They got a split in it. You can't. That ain't of God. You can't just be doing that. That's not Jesus. Like, what are you doing? That you got to change that. That's not gonna work, right? You gotta adjust how you dealing with stuff because that ain't the way that works. So you have to make sure that they contained. Okay. So I felt good with that. I was able to lay down and get relaxed, and I was nervous because I'm like, I'm scared that what she doing is gonna break my face out because that's what happened to me. Like maybe about 10 or 15 years ago, I let a young lady get in my face who was supposed to be an esthetician. Come to find out she was not licensed. And she was at an event. So for all my event planners, don't be bringing people in there that do bootleg stuff out their kitchen to work on people's faces. Those are chemicals. Don't do that. Please. You want to definitely find somebody who know what they're doing, been trained to do it, so that if anything happens, they're responsible for it. And you not. That was the tip from Tennille right there. They're responsible, not you. So what I did was I let her do my face, and after she did my face, it was fine for like 5-10 minutes. I was like, it's kind of itching a little bit. Oh, that's just the product I use. Okay. So I'm moisturizing with stuff. She just use moisturizer to cool off, which it did cool off. So the next day I wake up and I got whoops, like my face is full on broke out. I'm having an allergic reaction, and I did let the young lady know I have sensitive skin. You gotta be careful with this, blah blah blah. And it was really bad. But the young lady I went to this time, and I'm gonna say her name, Kibi. I went to her, and this time it wasn't like that. Like I got the little, ting afterwards, and I got nervous. Like I got really nervous real fast, y'all, because I know she was using different things on my face. One of the things I love is that when you walk in, she makes you fill out this form, and you have to let her know about everything that's going on with you. So if you have epilepsy, if you've had an injury to your face, if you have scarring, if you have a fear of stuff, all of that stuff is on there, right? And then after you fill it out, that's what she bases what she's going to do on you around that. She looks at your face and then she decides what she needs to do. Well, in my case, to make sure that they didn't trigger no seizures or nothing, she was like, I can't take the chance with the lights that I'm using. So we're not gonna do those. Thank you. That was my first inclination that she paid attention. I appreciate that because there's some people who don't pay attention. Okay. So she moved that away and she said, okay, let's get into this. And she started to do this. And I'll tell y'all, my face felt free. Like, I was like, oh, wait. She started to rub my shoulders, and I was thinking, wait, how the shoulders part of the facial? It's a relaxation method. I mean, y'all, I was supposed to be relaxing. Let's talk about this. Don't take your kids with you when you going to get no facial. Listen here, mama to the mamas. Listen, don't take your kids. I don't care how old they are. They rude. They're absolutely rude. Brandon, that cracking jokes. It's supposed to be relaxation. It's supposed to be relaxation. My child in there cracking jokes, and I cannot relax. Okay, he got her sister laughing because he in there acting up, and I'm like, I cannot with these people. And I was like, oh my, and then he talking to me, hey mom, y'all, don't mess up. Don't mess up and take it. I mean, if you like that sort of thing, you can take Brandon with you. But for me, I was like, wait. I'm like, I'm so
You
supposed to
gonna
be.
leave my nephew alone. Look, I didn't
Leave,
let you get your giggles in. Now leave my baby alone.
hold on, leave your nephew alone. You should have been telling your nephew, leave me alone. I was supposed to be
He was just
relaxing.
trying to make sure you was okay.
And he over there having conversations and cracking jokes and tickling himself. I mean, he was laughing. I was like, oh my, you know how that went left. He started laughing. His laugh turned into a giant laugh because he just can't breathe. So I
Leave him alone. Leave him alone. We, I got your back.
was like, Yeah, you better have his friend too, because next time I throw a pillow.
Oh, but look, when we go, he can't go.
Oh, he already planning to be there for that. I gotta see everybody getting their stuff done. It was so funny. I was like, I'm laying on the table, bring over there. You comfy? You all right? Like, would you stop? Like, she is talking to me and he is making me laugh, and she trying to rub the wrinkles off. Okay, my whole forehead for me frowning so many years, people getting on my nerves and stuff. She was in there, y'all, trying to dig the the embedded dirt. I wanted, because we put on makeup and it sticks with our faces. So if you don't clean it off, deep clean, it's in there. And most of the time, you can deep clean with the products that you use from like the drugstore or the different little makeup counters and stuff, and it doesn't really go deep enough to break that stuff up. Because I've taken like clean wipes and wiped my face, did a deep clean, and come back and wipe it again, and there's some more. Come back and wipe again for a third time, and there's still some residue. So you want to get in there. Well, I learned to use steam on my face when I'm doing that. So she was steaming and getting it in, okay? And so I'm not gonna tell y'all all of her ways because I want y'all to go to her. She the bomb. And so she's in there trying to get all these frown creases that was caused probably by my son most of the time when he was younger, and life, because again, life be life. And so the frowns and all the extra stuff she was trying to clean out and kind of straighten my face back out, right? Make me look like I'm the age I am and not the age I'm gonna be. Y'all with me? All right. So
That part.
so she in there doing all of that, and he got me laughing. So every time she get up in there with this little scraper thing trying to work, I'm laughing, which I know my face is frowning up. Because I am rolling off of this dude and his jokes. And I'm thinking, okay, and she just kept trying to straighten it back up. She was so nice about it, like, we're gonna relax. And I'm thinking, get your friend. He's talking about relax. Get him. Because I can't focus. I was like, I can't focus not at all. He ain't let me focus. I'm trying. This ain't working out for my good because his brother is in here cracking them dumb jokes. I was like, oh gosh. So I finally was able to zen myself. Let me tell y'all, I am one that I could tap into a place in automatic zen. Like, I am straight focused in on God, or focused in on the song, or focused in on a movement in my head. And it totally relaxes my body. I can get totally she kind of gave me one of them little rubs like, you okay? Because it was an automatic relax. She was like, you all right? I was like, yeah. She okay. I said, girl, I'm in this. Go ahead, do what you need to do. I guess she was like, your body just went left. I had to make sure you was still with me.
She like, oh Lord, with the don't know what's happening right now. Like, okay, wait, this is not okay.
Yeah, she was like, wait a minute, what is happening here? And so I was like, well, I'm good. I'm just like, I had to ignore him. And, as mamas, we've learned how to zone our kids out. And one of the things I had to do was tap into that, oh, zone this dude out. Because he is really into this joke and stuff. He cracking up about the way I'm laying. He over there talking about the steam. He taught me, I mean, he just like, oh, you all over them. I mean, you gonna pay for me to get mine done? I can't relax because he talking to me. I said, Jesus, be a fence and a mute button. I needed, I needed help. I just needed Jesus to be a mute button in that moment. But yeah, it was fun. I mean, of course, we makes everything fun too, but it was fun. And then to be able to receive that relaxation, I recommend her to everybody because you have got to learn how to take care of yourself. Get you a day in and get you an hour in with her and just relax. I didn't get all the bells and whistles because I could not do it for medical purposes, but y'all go ahead and get all those good lights in and all that extra stuff. And I love this the different methods that they use to clean your face. I was worried that she was gonna want to scrape my face and it was gonna hurt. I didn't feel any pain off of what she was doing. And I love that deep cleaning, and I'm like watching these towels come up and I'm looking at the extra makeup that might have got in my pores that I couldn't quite get out. And it wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough for me to go, oh, yeah, okay, I get it. But I mean, the massage in itself, I was like, I ain't the one doing it. I can lay here and relax. I can receive. For me, y'all, it felt so good. It did. I was so excited about that. I was like, yay, me. So, so after that part of that and the relaxation, she was massaging my shoulders, kind of gave my neck a little massage, and I was like, okay, this is really relaxing, which works for me because you never know when you have tightness. And she was like, oh, you are tight. I know. I mean, because stress in life. You working on the radio, you don't know what's gonna happen here. You trying to make something, build something, and you don't have the support that you need to do stuff. You start to stress when you want to get things done. But I'm learning not to stress about those things because your audience is your audience, your clients are your clients. Business is for you. So looking at who we're going to be bringing in and um, talking to about different things, it's going to be exciting for us. And so I'm so excited to be on here. I might have to bring her back one day. I think I'll do that one day and have her on to be able to talk about, you know, facial things and body things and aligning stuff and give some tips of things. I'm gonna see if she'll come on and talk with us on Clubhouse and be right here on f2gradio.net and also to hang out with us on Facebook and YouTube for just a little 10 bit of a minute or 3 or 9, 30, something like that. We gonna try to get her in here because I feel like that we don't always know what to do or how to start, and that sometimes just a tip from a person who's licensed in the area literally helps so much just to get you started. So she originally gave me samples afterwards, and that's why another thing I love free stuff. And let me tell y'all, I love free stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll pay for everything that I get. I'm fine with that. I have no problem with it. I'm gonna pay you your worth and all that. Then it's whatever you saying. If I take the appointment, I'm paying for it. But I love free stuff. And these are little samples. And I love these little samples because I don't think that we know exactly how to really handle a lot of these. So another tip from Tennille, um, if you buy little samples like this, like the really small trial size samples, you want to keep them. If you decide after a couple of weeks that you want to buy the product and you get your product before you finish, don't continue to use the product in the samples. Pack those samples up into your travel bag, like fill them up. If they're the same product, fill it back up with some product, close it up, put it inside your travel bag, and leave it in there so you don't have to worry about packing your big products. Because this will last you for a couple of weeks if you're out of town, or maybe even like a month if you do it right. It doesn't take much. So you can pack that up and have it already preset for you to take right on out of town with you. That's just another tip. Okay? So making sure that you are set to move about your day and not have to worry about extra when you get ready to go out of town. That's already in your bag. You just go ahead, put your clothes in there, and keep moving. So yeah, but we are at 8:15, and we're gonna keep it moving for a little bit more. But listen, outside of that, I want to know, Kelly, what is your regimen? Do you have a regimen, or is there one that you would wait? No, I'm gonna ask this right. Do you have a regimen first?
No, no, not really.
Okay. And since you don't have a regimen, what do you do as far as your face? Because your face pretty much stays clear until, like we've talked about, you having storms, but that's the only time I've seen your face like break out.
Um, honestly, water. Literally, that's all I used to put on my face for the longest. And then I tried like the Bior, um, because of breakouts when I was going through storms and stuff. But outside of that, I do like hot water on the towel and let it sit on my face. So I guess that would be consistent with a steam, and then go back behind it and have somewhat of not a cold towel, but like a little cool, and then I just wipe it again. So yeah. That's what I was doing for years. I still do that now. Um, once like I've made it through that storm, then I'll start doing it again. Yes, girl, yes.
Okay. So, um, okay, so with the the hot towels, because I being honest, I never had really had a regimen. Like I would get up and wash my face. When I was younger, I was tearing my face up, y'all. I didn't know that you weren't supposed to put soap on, so I was dubbing it on my face, and I would wash my face off, clear it out. Didn't know I had residue from the Dove. Washed it off and keep going. I'm like, it's clean. Well, as I got older, I'm like, okay, this stuff ain't working. I'm figuring out I'm messing my pores up. My face is literally like drying out and cracking. And so I started just doing the towel and the hot water and just washing my face and kind of looking. I did switch over at one point to Neutrogena, and Neutrogena worked for me for just the clearing of like the breaking skin and the dryness. But then I started noticing that it wasn't working for the breakouts. It was causing more breakouts than it was taking them away from me. Now I know that there's gonna be some sisters that come on here and be angry that I said that about Neutrogena. But let's listen to me. That bar, that Neutrogena bar, and that Neutrogena scrub. Yeah, no, it didn't work for me. What works for you doesn't always work for me at all. It's not always. Hey, you got black skin, it worked. Yeah, my black skin ain't the same as yours. That don't work. So I had to stop doing that. I did start using the Bior. That was the last thing that I used. I'm trying to remember. There was another one that I was using. It was like a facial foam. If I'm not mistaken, it was Cetaphil. But that one was nice. It was like a soft cleanser, but I didn't feel like it was doing as much as it could. It wasn't giving what it should give. You know, it wasn't deep cleaning. It was topical cleaning, and it was doing great with that. But deep cleaning and getting rid of pimples and all this stuff as we get older, no, it wasn't doing any of that. And I need my face to stay cute because black don't crack, but it will dry up. I'm just
Yeah, that's true. I think moisturizer has said, think I was like, wait, I used a moisturizer. I used to use Pond's um, moisturizer. So like when my face started to get really dry during, those, situations, I use Pond's. I still use that. I've been doing that for years. I actually absolutely love Pond's
well.
for
Listen,
moisturizer.
see, I have never tried Pond. I know what you're talking about. That's like in a jar and it's like that creamy moisturizer.
Hmm.
Yeah, I've seen the commercial for it, but I've never used it. One of the cleansers that I know we should never use, let me tell y'all, and I ain't knocking nobody's brand, but I know that because I looked into it. St. Ives is not the thing for us, y'all. St. Ives is not the thing for any culture. It's not that we black people when we shouldn't use it. It's people shouldn't use it. St. Ives had walnut shells for a while. That they were so it was scratching up our skin. We couldn't see the little lines, but the little cuts would be on there. And I started noticing my face burns a lot when I use this stuff. And that's what I was using like in high school. I'm like, this burns a lot. So I would be putting alcohol on my face behind the St. Ives scrub. Oh my God, and would be burning myself because I'm thinking, why my face itching all of a sudden? Why my face feel like this? I'm burning the heck out of myself. And then I started noticing the little scabs on my face because I'm scratching my face up. So then I'm reading the ingredients. Then I'm talking to people. And it was broken down to me that they use the shells for their exfoliant, that there was shells inside of this thing. And it was supposedly that it was a mistake that they were using like peanuts or something in it, but the shells were getting in. I'm like, nah, that don't sound right to me. But literally, I went back and poured some of it out just to kind of rub it out to see what could be in there. And y'all, sure enough, there it was. I found one of the little shells, and I'm like, yeah, that looked like a peanut shell or walnut shell. And it was like so bad. And I was just showing people like at school, like, look, this is what we're using on our face, and this is what this is. And I think they might have changed it since then, but I won't go back to using it because I don't want to take the chance. Because I don't know if you just decide to grind it down a little bit more. I don't want to take on all of those scratches again and all those aches and pains again. I don't want to do none of those. Okay, so yeah, those were harsh for me. Um, but I think that right now, this product that she has me using, I've been using since she started my face in November. Face is soft. I had, like I said, the little tingle, but it wasn't a burn. It was a little tingle like it was working. You know how we say when you wash your hair, you feel a little tingle in your hair. It is working. That's what I feel like I got there. And so she works for this company, or she's an ambassador for a company. I should say it that way. And so she does their products, and I want y'all to go to her because it's like she does skin scripts. But the thing is that you don't want to just go and buy these products when you don't know full on what your skincare is, because she's a professional who uses these products. So I feel like from going to her and researching what estheticians do, they can tell you whether or not this is good for you. Like I called her with my moisturizer, or I called her with my, what was it I was using? Oh, my rose water. I wanted to know if I could continue with that because I bought 4 bottles of this stuff. I need to make sure that I can use this on my face. And so I sent her a message, hey, what do you think about this? She said, okay, I don't know much about the brand. Give me a moment. Let me do some research and I'll get back to you. And I was like, just as an astringent, that's what I'm trying to use it as, like literally like a toner. And so she came back and said, yep, you're fine. Use it as a toner. Checking their mind, y'all. She could have been like, no, don't do that. I got this toner for you. That's when they constantly keep saying, no, use this, use this, use this, which makes you have to buy from them. That catches my eye. I'm like, so you only about making this money. She's like, nope, you got it. Use that. And if it starts to change anything, call me and we'll figure something out. I've been using that and it's fine. I'm like, it hasn't broke me out. I'm good. So I'm like, okay, let's go. So yeah, make sure you're seeing a licensed esthetician. Get your whole consult on. Get them to do one full. Listen, I understand people say you go in and just let them check your face for free. Pay for a service. Don't do the free consultation. The reason why I say don't do the free consultation is because a lot of times you're getting 15 minutes of a consultation, whereas if she can look into your face for 40 minutes, 30 minutes constantly, she sees more. So 15 minutes, they only can see so much. And it's pretty much going to be the topical things real quick. No, I want you to do my full face. Spend that $55. Go ahead and add that to your face. Go ahead and add that on in and get that done. Make sure that you are able to get that hour in, check out what's going on within you. Let her check your neck. I mean, listen, all of that. We be talking about why is my neck darker than the rest of my body? First of all, your neck is exposed to more sun than the rest of your body and probably has been most of your life. But there's some people that their pigmentation changes over the years. So you want to make sure that you're able to have that checked out, making sure it's good. Mine, I'm two toned. I got a couple of tones going on with my skin because found out that the skin is Nigerian, so you never know what you're gonna look like. It ain't always gonna be that same flavor across the board. You got to make sure that you are taking care of your skin. So yes, get with an esthetician. Let them take a moment to find out what you need specifically for you, because you are unique. You're beautiful, you're gorgeous, and it's all about your good skin. And I'm rendering my mic over to Kelly because I know she got something to say.
Listen, I was over here about to do some cartwheels talking about get. Look, she's talking about esthetician. That it made me start thinking I need to go to the esthetician. I need to go get a good deep old spa day. I need one of them good body scrub. Yes, honey, just give me the whole 9 yards. Oh my goodness. Talking about this is relaxing for me. I
Yeah.
mean, that might sound weird, but it's like it already puts you in that mental space of self care. That's what it is. You gotta have that self care time. And I think we can all say, hey Bree, I think we can all say that we're guilty of not having that put time to the side, or that time put to the side of self care or for self care.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Kelly gonna be making some phone calls and figuring some things out.
Yeah, I mean, for me and my skin, the way we work, we had a misunderstanding for a long time. I try to clean it,
Mm,
it break out. You know, I add a different cleanser, it break out. I stopped using the cleanser, use water, it break out. So after a while, I was like, "You just rude. Let's just be real. You rude. You not obedient. You don't want to listen. You literally about your own business. You doing all the what you want to do, and you want to make me look bad in front of people."
yeah, I mean, and I think another thing that a lot of people don't realize, because I didn't know until I was informed. The same products you use on your body, you can't use on your face.
No.
And a lot of people be like, "Well, if I can put it on my body, I can put it on my face. So what's the difference?" No, it's
Yeah.
a big difference. Your face is extremely sensitive. It's extremely sensitive. If you think about it, your face is the one that's exposed the most. I mean, unless you want, okay, never mind. But
Hmm.
your face is the one that's exposed the most, so it's gonna catch every aspect of the elements.
Well, listen,
Your body,
I'm gonna say what you won't say, unless you out here being a nudist. Your face get exposed to more sun, and you not using that young SPF 30.
hey, just saying, it, you know, you said it, yeah, pretty much. But I mean, but a lot of times, like I said, like people really don't, because I didn't realize that. I didn't know that you couldn't put the same soaps that you take in a shower with on your face. Not saying I ever did it. I mean, that's one thing my mama always told us: don't put nothing else on your face but water. You don't need
Mhm.
it. Don't add it. That's it. Cause mom don't do spas. She don't do all of them other. I don't even know if they had. I'm sure they had estheticians back then, but not that I understood eye scans. I don't know. But so that's all I knew. But I had friends, that go ahead and they use the whatever shower stuff was. I mean, and then you looking at them like, why are you looking like that? Like, I don't know. And you try to figure it out with them, like, well, what did you put on your face? Nothing. I washed my face when I was in the shower. Well, what did you shower with? I mean, because you looking like you showered with a Brillo pad. I don't understand what's happening. I mean, high schoolers, they not everybody is nice. So you could imagine what some people saying, like, dude, you look like one person I never forget. She had a severe breakout from using her mother. I mean, yeah, I think it was her mother's new soap, and like she had a black eye, like she got beat up. Like, what is wrong? Nothing. I just, girl, who been hitting you?
Right.
Like, for
We need to
real?
call in the
Cause
counselors.
nobody,
'Cause somebody needs to
right?
step
Cause
in about this.
somebody need to step in for real. Cause you didn't look like this yesterday. My mama got some new. Don't do that.
Right. Leave your mama stuff.
Don't
Think
do
about
that
what she
no
said my
more.
mama got. Listen.
Yeah, she was having an allergic reaction and didn't even know.
See, I'm telling you, after that one allergic reaction that I had, I was good. I'm not gonna keep on going through the same things over and over again with my face. And I was acne prone as a teen. It was bad, y'all. I mean, like I'm facially cute now, but then I was my face looked like a pizza had exploded and all the sausages was on top. Or it looked like, well, I used to say humps and a bump across my face. Um my face did at one point look like craters. It was just like I had so much going
Like
on.
craters.
Yes, you know how you get those deep holes in your face, like your pores are so big. For some reason, my face started to look like my pores was too big for my face. Like, what is going on? But I was using something, but not understanding that you open your pores certain times. Then they putting all this stuff in there. You pretty much your pores can't just close right back over that. So then your face is
Yeah,
messed
that's
up.
true.
So I had
That's
to
true.
learn how to clean my face, and I had to learn how to make sure that I didn't look bad like that. I'm going into our chat over here on Clubhouse. Brianna says one kid came to school with bumps all over her face because she used her mama's perfume on her face. And listen. Listen, because they don't know no better. When you don't teach your kids and they watching you spray stuff on your face, you up in there moisturizing with your good old mist, and your kids don't know. You look around and they spraying perfume in their face. They don't know. It's always something. She said, and be putting makeup over the stuff looking nasty. Yes, it really does look bad because I didn't wear makeup then, so my face was just open for people to see my breakouts, and trying to hide it didn't make sense to me because you put that stuff on and it makes it look like your face is about to explode up under something. You already then they didn't have our tones in the 90s. They didn't have our tones for makeup all the time, so you out there already looking pasty. Why are you adding this on
Did
top of
you
your
say you
breakout?
already out there looking pasty?
Yeah, you looking like you forgot to add lotion.
Oh man.
That's the truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil. That is the
This is
truth.
this is true. This is true. I never thought of the word pasty.
Brianna said, Ashley Larry. Yes. So it's like, ain't there's no way that I was gonna go through life like this. I was like, it's time for me to start changing stuff. But I did notice when I got like people. Well, the bad thing about this is what people used to tell you: when you start having sex, that'll go away. No, it don't. Stop lying to people. Don't be
The
telling these kids
lies.
that it go away
Look,
for a minute. That's because you ain't stressed out.
right. Hey,
Give
some
it.
people would jack you up and it'll break it. I'm just
Listen,
saying.
give them about 3 months of all the activity. You start stressing out about that relationship, it's right back at it. So I mean, as soon as they come on their period again, that same month, you your face breaking out one more time. I need y'all to stop lying to our babies. That's one of the reasons they run them to doing this stuff because they think their acne gonna clear up. No.
Bree say, what type of witchcraft?
I'm like, I can't. I cannot. That's just rude and wrong. We're not doing that in this season, okay? We not. We just not gonna do it. So for me, it was like, okay, I'm walking around here and I'm like, my face is broke out. And being honest, for me, when I started being sexually active, it didn't clear my face up. My face was still messed up. I I was a cute broken out girl with long hair. I was like, this is just so bad. But I went to and that's when I started using the St. Ives, and it worked for a little bit, but I just could not figure out why my face was being scraped up so bad. And then I figured it out, so we had to stop that. Mind you, I had used St. Ives for almost 2 years because that was the only thing my mom was like, "We want me to get your face stuff?" Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, and bring some alcohol back because I don't know what's happening. So I was just working it out the best way I knew how. But now I understand how important skincare is to keep that what black don't crack attitude. It don't crack, but it does break out. It will shuffle around. It will sag. It don't crack. It of course if we moisturize, so you use that good cocoa butter, and y'all know what I'm talking about. Use that good cocoa butter on your skin, and that nice shea butter. It keep it moisturized, so no, you're not cracking. But did y'all know that even when you use cocoa butter, some people still dry out from that? That's a moisturizer,
Absolutely.
a natural moisturizer, and you can still dry out from it. So my TikTok this morning that's going up, I want y'all to make sure y'all go over there. I am Tennille on TikTok. I'm gonna drop it on there after this show, but literally, it's me trying to hide my situation from my esthetician. So I want y'all to make sure y'all see that because it's some foolishness and I'm being me. So yeah, me trying to have my situation from my esthetician and a lot of stuff that we just talked about is gonna be revealed all right in that video because I'm extra. So yeah, things that seem to happen when it's not supposed to, but if you do what you were supposed to do when they gave you the product to use, then you'll be good to go. So I definitely want y'all to check her out. Her name is Kiwi, and actually, if you want to go back and watch the replay of the anxiety show that we did, that's the video I played and found out. I told y'all I said found out I knew her. That's the young lady who was on TikTok, and I played her video into the program for talking about anxiety. Amazing video. We did a replay on it this past week, and I called her and was like, "Hey, go on f2gradio.net and listen to yourself." And she was just like, "What are you talking about?" She went and heard it, and I saw it Sunday, and she was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much." I was like, "No, thank you, because you gave such an insight, but also with everything you're doing, that makes sense." She connected some things for me, how anxiety will make your face break out. Anxiety causes stress, yes, but anxiety and stress will break you out. Your face breaks out from a lot of things. Like Bree says, your face has several different softer layers of skin compared to the rest of your body. God made us up special and unique. He put us together, but all of us have certain things that are alike. We do have softer layers. Behind our ears is thinner. Behind our ears is softer. Coming down to our body in certain areas, it's tougher. Why? Because we have to have a strong back. You don't want the same skin that's on your face to be on your back, and you got to carry stuff around. You know what I'm saying? You can't be walking around and your feet, they soft, but they ain't supposed to be where stuff can just break through. So you want to make sure that you're aligning yourself with what you're supposed to be doing for yourself, and being happy with it. Being happy with it. Hey, Amber J. That's another thing I like messing with Amber, because Amber's face is always cute. I always tell her, but your face is always beautiful. Amber be like, you don't see this, you don't see this right here. She real with it. Like there's a pimple. You don't see that? Face is breaking out. The beautiful skin, and she has her own regimen. So I believe that it's we were talking about black soap, like it's a black African soap, but you need to find the things that work for you, and an esthetician can tell you that, or somebody who knows chemical. And so Amber said, I know my limit, LOL. Listen, I'm like, it is what it is. If your face is broken out, and this is not something to push you towards go get all this stuff and clear your face. Let me tell you real quick that we're not saying that you are not beautiful with your breakouts, you are not gorgeous just being you, that you have to go get chemicals or anything else to moisturize or whatever. I don't care if your face look like a railroad track with a whole bunch of screws loose. It don't matter. You're beautiful inside and out. Stay that way. You are a queen. Stay that way. Don't worry about what people say about you or what. Stay that way. Learn to love you and all of your good flaws. That's where I'm at with life. Okay? Learn to love you and all of your good flaws. So our affirmation today is going to be, I'm beautiful regardless. I am beautiful regardless. But better yet, let me change that, because I don't want it to say regardless. I am beautiful and so are my flaws. There you go.
Yes, I am beautiful and so are my flaws. I like that.
I need you to see it. Okay, Amber said the Bible says that we are, the Bible says beautiful are the feet of them. Listen, Amber, start with the feet. But the Bible also says that we're beautifully and wonderfully made. So yes, those things are from head to toe. Listen, from head to toe, God made us beautiful, and we were made in His image. So no, we don't look like a dude. We the feminine part of that. We as one man. He took us from a man and made us with a womb. We're uniquely made. So your features, your smile, the way you bat your eyes, the way we flip our hair, the way we turn, the way we look. When the sun shines down on us in the morning and that melanin glowing, you are uniquely made. You're beautiful, and nothing can stop your beauty. So it doesn't matter what you look like. Just remember to look in the mirror and say, I am beautiful, and so are my flaws. All right, y'all. This has been amazing. I'm excited. This was a good hour. This is a real good hour. Kelly, do you got anything to say before we get off of here?
I'm hungry.
Me too. I'm hungry too. All right, so let's get these confessions in. It's gonna be our declarations today. Amber, I know my assignment, and I started working on mine, so you're gonna get those. So here we go. Isaiah 42:9. I will not. See, I all about me again. We coming back to this. I was thinking about my face. Sorry. We're gonna work this out. Hold on one second. Kelly, talk to him for just a quick moment.
haven't used makeup, but I did get my little towel wipes in finally. Got to make sure my girl get hers because we've been missing the action of these good old towel wipes. So
Oh,
we about to, me and my towel wipes about to be friends today.
yes.
Cause
Y'all don't know
yeah,
about
there you
clean
go. Now that
skin.
was a regimen. That was the best advice I could have ever got was to start using the towel wipes and not just straight wash
Oh, I
rags
gave
on
you
my
that
face
one.
anymore.
Yes. I remember. I gave you that one. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We
Yes. Yes.
the clear skin wipes, it keeps you from using a towel that you washed and bleached and stuff over and over again on your face because if you don't know when you wash your towels and stuff, although they rinse and they go through, you still have residue of whatever chemicals you use to wash your towels. And so you're putting that on your face. And even though your towels look white and clean, you use the bleach or a non-bleach cleaner, but it still has whatever was in there to cause it to be clean. So unless you're just using baking soda, which is still another harsh cleanser, because I've heard that people have used baking soda as like a exfoliant. Yeah, that's still harsh, y'all. You gotta look at what it does. Yes, you can mix it up, but that is still a harsh thing. Why do you think that we can take it and use it on counters to scrub stuff down? It still works. It's just like having a Brillo pad under a towel. And so,
Wait, people use baking soda for their face.
yeah, there's some people that mix it up and they put it like they make it foam and then they mix it up and they use that as an exfoliant.
That's interesting.
Yeah, no, we're not doing that. I saw it happen and was like, whoa, no, no, we're good. So you want to make sure that you are set up to have a clean face. So those clear skin towels work because they're disposable, so you can use them one time to wash off whatever you're doing and scrub off whatever. Now I do use them with some of my. I was using them with Bior, so I'll put the Bior on my face, put my towel and wipe it off. Wash my towel back out. Because you can rinse them. They give you a couple of, maybe about 2 or 3 washes before they start feeling like they're pulling. And you can go back and wash again, rinse it again, and I will wash again. I've used them for makeup removal with my rose water, my simple rose water, and then I've also used them to clean and to dry afterwards. So sometimes I take the towel and the way that another tip, see, it's always something, right? Another tip from Tennille, take that big towel. If you get the big ones, it's okay. Cut that in half. Don't you overuse it. Doesn't make sense for you to have a whole towel unless you're one of those people that like to steam and put the whole thing over your face. Great. I am not. I'm gonna save some money with this and make this last. So I cut it in fours and I will take a corner and use that corner for my scrubbing. Take another corner, rinse it, use that for my rinsing. Use the other corner for my drying if I need to pat dry and put that other one over there because I might have to come back, you know. Or I'll cut them in fours and use that 1/4 cleansing, scrubbing, rinse it out real good, wet it, and then I'm like, okay, let me just pat this dry. So then I'm only using half of a towel. So you can make stuff stretch out if you're on a budget. That's what you do. So yes, you can have beauty on a budget and make it happen. So that's what our tips are for today. We're gonna go ahead and get these good confessions in and get on up out of here, y'all. We love you so much. So Isaiah 42:9 says, "We will not live in the old; we will live in the new. We will be anointed with fresh oil." Listen, that's that good moisturizer. We will connect with new people. We will walk through new doors. That's that door to the esthetician. I need y'all to be ready to do this. Isaiah 1:19. We are willing and obedient, and we will eat the good of the land. Listen, use what they gave you to use on your face. Obedience. All right. Isaiah 2:5. We will walk in the light of the Lord. Listen, lay there and let them use them good lights that they got. If you can take it, go ahead and do that. We make sure that we have that because Jesus provided them with a gift. We are a sign and a wonder. Listen, your face is a billboard. Leave that right there. All right. Isaiah 9:4. Every yoke and burden is broken over our lives. Every yoke. There's people that put eggs on their face, but that's their thing. That's not our thing. Just go there. All right. Every yoke and burden is broken over our lives. Make it personal. Every yoke and burden is broken over my life. I'm gonna add this in there because I need them creases and stuff to go away. So all them cracks or all them you stretches and all the wrinkles and stuff, Lord, take those away. I want to stay my youthful self and look my best. You know, I don't want to look like what I've been through. There we go. So we're gonna make this real personal. Add your name. Every yoke and burden is broken over to Neil's life.
Every yoke and burden is broken over Kelly's life. Now, side note, my auntie had us actually washing our hair in eggs and mayonnaise. So
Eggs and mayonnaise sound like a salad. I'm just saying. It sounds like a good old egg
shampoo
salad.
with the eggs and then conditioning with mayonnaise. I don't understand. Still don't understand. But we were little and just said, okay.
Mm. See what I mean, y'all? Regiments. Sometimes you need to check your regimen at the door. Hey, before I do this, let me make sure that that's okay. I mean, some people would probably say it's had protein in it, and yeah, I ain't gonna try. I'm not gonna try to figure that out. We gonna Kelly got me stumped with that one. I gotta go, y'all. This ain't gonna work. She said eggs and mayonnaise, and now I want an egg sandwich, and I want to make some tuna. Um, yeah. So today,
What?
eggs go on tuna, and so does mayonnaise.
Oh, Lord, I didn't mean it. I mean, we did do that for real, but oh gosh.
And look, it happens sometimes. So, love you guys so much. Join us tomorrow for the end of the week. Today is that beautiful day of being happy and joyful and loved. And remember that God loves you just the way you are. So even your flaws are beautiful. So make sure you say that. Write it down on a piece of paper. Put it on your mirror so you can see it in the morning that I am beautiful and so are my flaws. And making sure that we move forward in life and have fun forward together, right? That's what we do. So I'm signing off of here for today because I got to go eat and I'm thinking yogurt. Yeah, that's all. I was just thinking yogurt. Bye, y'all.